is getting lower. What rock is she?
Okay, folks, we're just about to start. I haven't got Beryl showered and dressed yet, but I'm going to put this on a very low heat while I do that and give it a good start. And like the advice that Tracy gave me, which is always excellent, is not to burn the bottom while they're still frozen. Just to keep it on a very low heat till they defrost. So that's what I'm going to do now, because that could take quite a while. And I'll just keep coming out and keep the eye on it. So what I've got there now, I've got just a little bit over 2 kilos of strawberries. I've got some fresh ones, and I've got about 500 grams, 600 grams of fresh ones, and the rest is made up of whole frozen strawberries and some sliced strawberries. I put lemon juice in. I had to use 4 lemons because my lemons were only very, very small ones. So I think it's about 4 tablespoons for a kilo. So I had to do that. Then I put it's a quarter a cup of water per kilo. So that's half a cup of water went in there. It says a kilo of sugar to a kilo of strawberries. Well, I've done a bit less. I put 1.8 kilos of sugar in. I don't like it too sweet, so I've kept a bit of sugar out. Then I put some jam set in, a 50 gram packet, and 16 grams. I had to do a little bit of math. So that's the jam setter I use, and it's never failed me yet. So sometimes there's not enough pectin. I suppose you can use lemon juice, that helps, but just to be on the safe side, I always use that. So we're on our way, and I'll give it a bit of a stir now, just to make sure. I've got this on very low heat, so it's mainly just to defrost the strawberries, I suppose. Yeah, I took my missus out last night. I took a chance. We don't normally take her out that late at night, especially in the cold weather. And it was quite cold last night, but to be honest, we've had colder weather, definitely, this already. So it wasn't too bad. It was still cold last night, but it's been a lot worse. So I might put that on to 4, and then I'll turn it down once it starts taking hold, getting warm. All right, guys, I'll bring you back in a bit. All right, folks, everything's defrosted, as you can probably see. I've turned it up to 6 now. I might even turn it up to 7, then I can turn it down. I've got my thermometer, my jam thermometer in, and gonna put the rest of these strawberries in now, because I want some big chunks of strawberries. So I've cut them in half, I'll cut them in quarters. and I've got 2 packets of frozen whole strawberries too, but I don't know how, with them being frozen, how they'll break down. So I've never made jam out of frozen strawberries before, but I've certainly used them for other things, and I've had them for desserts and that, and they go a bit sloppy. So when they're defrosted, so I was a bit worried about that. So I'm going to just going to put them in. I put half of them in to start with, and then we'll put them in now. And we hope for the best. I'm going to have to keep bringing you back. Get that sugar off there. Didn't notice it when I put the thermometer in. There, that's better. We can put the thermometer back there now. It's been a while since I made strawberry jam. It's been quite a while. I had to think about it. Now, I got these jars and I've sterilised them with Starsan. It's a mixture of whatever it is, sanitizer, but it's food safe. I make it up in a bottle like this and I just spray it on. You don't have to wash it off. It's very, very food safe, but I wash it off. I put it in the jars and I left it in the jars overnight, and I washed them out this morning. You've got to leave it on at least minimum 2 minutes. So, and it saves you having to boil and boil and boil away. So I'll put in the oven and heat it. I mean, that's okay. Don't get me wrong. There's more ways to do it than this. I just do it this because it's more convenient, it's easier, and I know it works because they use this stuff, this Starsan, for making cheeses, wine making, beer making. It sterilises all the equipment and it's food safe. So that's why I use it. Because in the past I've made my own wines and I've made my own beers. So I'm going to make a coffee now. I don't know whether you guys know, but Beryl and I, we like strong coffee. Can't stand that pissy weak stuff. A good spoonful. This is one of the best coffees. My daughter bought the Nescafe. She doesn't like the coffee we use because, oh well, I don't know why, but she doesn't like the one we use, and it's about twice the price of Nescafe, the one I use. That's the coffee I use, and I get the 16 strength. Oh, that's 14. I usually get 16. Probably they didn't have 16 when I got this one, but 16's the one. Now that is $37, but I don't pay $37. I wait till they put it on special, and it comes on for $19. So I usually buy a couple. And that usually lasts me then until it comes on special again. Now I don't fill Beryl's up to the top because she's a bit messy. Now I'm going to turn that off. We don't need the urn on again at this point in time. Bit of milk. Don't like a lot of milk in the coffee either. I reckon it makes it very sickly. And we don't have sugar. Oh, Beryl has half a teaspoon of sugar. I don't have sugar. But she can drink it without sugar. But I know she likes a little bit of sugar in hers, just take the edge off it. But I don't. And when we go in a coffee shop, I get 2 small flat whites in takeaway cups with an extra shot in each, as strong as they can make it, and maximum hotness. I like it hot. Hate that McDonald's stuff where it's bloody cold. Until that McDonald's got sued for somebody scalding themselves with a hot cup of coffee and spilling it on themselves. She sued McDonald's for bloody thousands of dollars, or even $1 million or something, I don't know. It was a lot of money. And she won the case. And everybody then stopped making coffee hot. But they started now, if you've got to ask for hot coffee, maximum hotness. As hot as they can get it. That's what I usually say, as hot as you can make it. And they're usually pretty good. Anyone who spills herself with a hot cup of coffee, knowing that it's hot, it's your own bloody fault. Take more care. That's all I can say. Anyway, folks, I've got this on the go now. I can feel the heat coming up now. It's about a quarter up the side of the pan, so it's going to take a while. They reckon about an hour and a half at the most, so we'll see how we go. I'll let the thermometer do all the testing. I'm going to test it. I'm going to put a saucer in the freezer and then do the stretch test, if that's what you call it. I don't know. Alright guys, I'll bring you back in a bit. Okay folks, it's at 104 degrees on the jam setting thermometer. I'm going to do a test now. I'm just going to get my saucer out the freezer.
In the past, all the meat up to 12th century was either ground, fermented, okay, or cured. So the way to preserve the food, to make it travel better.
Just give it a minute to set.
Voilà. So stop cutting my fish. Very pleasant. What the salt does is draw the moisture in the fish. It firms up the fish. It flavors the fish. So I'm going to.
Probably still a bit warm yet.
And I'm going to cure it in my fish for about 12 hours. And we are looking at
I don't know how long you're supposed to wait doing this. I don't normally do it, but I'm going to do it this time. Pulled it down me bloody jumper. It's not reacting like I thought it would, unless I'll just leave it a few minutes to set and we'll try again. Anyway, I'll keep going. I'll let you know. yeah, what I've got here is the strawberry jam jar from Coles' supermarket. When they first started doing this a few years ago, it said made with real fruit, and they've got now on there a new recipe. It's not as good as the old recipe because there's not as many good pieces of fruit in it now. It's like more like a conserve. It's definitely gone not as good as it used to be. And they give you a smaller jar. What's this one? 450 grams. The others used to be 500 grams. So they give you less, and it's a new recipe, and there's not as much chunky bits in. Well, I'm going to use that jar because I can keep that in the fridge and we'll see how we go with that. No, it's not creasing up like it normally does, like it should. So I'll let it go a bit longer, I think. Bring it back in a bit. Okay, here we go. It's all done. Ready for putting in the jars. They've been sterilised. Now, here goes nothing. I can see big chunks. That'll do for that one. Get me next one. Don't know how many I'm going to get out of this. I've never done this much before. So stick that over there. That's my first one done. That's going to be used first. So here we go again. These jars are a little bit bigger now. These are the proper preserving jars. Well, I'm following a bit of a recipe. I've just cut the sugar down a little bit. But if there's anybody out there knows how to do it better, let me know, and I'll give it a go next time. I'm always interested in how other people do things, and if I can do a better job, I'm all ears. Get another one. I don't know how many I'm going to get, but we'll keep going. Oh, it's hot. But I believe that's how you've got to do it. Let me know if I'm wrong. Because then it seals the I've been trying everywhere to get some paper rings, or what, I don't know what you call them. Tracy uses them, and I thought I'll try and get some, but I'm having trouble. Nobody has them in Campbelltown, so it looks like I've got to go online to get them. But it's knowing what sizes to get. Just a tad more. There we go. That'll do. Well, that's 3 done. I don't like too many sweet things, especially I eat lollies and toffees and chocolates, and I don't mind the sweet things in them, but I prefer the darker chocolate because it's not quite as sweet as the other one. But I don't like things too sweet. I don't like my wines sweet, and I don't like my jams too sweet. I don't know, just a funny bit of a guy. Actually, I'm getting more out of these than I thought. Well, I've got 4 already. These are 500 grams, these ones. That other one's 450, so it's a little bit smaller. I might get 2 more. I've only got 2 more, right? I'll find something if I need to. I've got plenty of jars, but they're all different sizes. They're not the size I wanted. These are exactly how I wanted it. Just a little bit more there. Like a production line. The next jams I'm going to try, but I want to try apricot jam, and I want to try plum jam, and see how I go with that. Now, how am I going to do this without knocking everything over? I think this is going to be the last one. Yeah, it's going to be the last one. It's just enough to fill it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just short of 2 kilos, which makes sense really. Unless you boil a lot of it off, the liquid. So now we'll just keep that. We'll just keep that there like that. Washing up, have a go at that. Oh well, that's life. Now, okay folks, colours sticking in. There we go. The ends are sticky. I've got to wash them before I touch this camera again. Anyhow, that's it for now. I'm going to have chicken schnitzels and veggies and potatoes for tea. So I don't know that I'm going to video that or not. I'll have to think about that one. So, thanks for sticking with the video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for any new subscribers, and thanks for subscribing to my channel. You're very welcome. Everybody's welcome in this channel. Well, I won't say everybody. If you know what I mean and you get my drift. If you're a decent, nice person, you're welcome, for sure. Please feel free to comment. Let me know if there's a better way of making strawberry jam. I'm all ears. I'd love to know. I'd love to know how you do it. I've had problems with people being rude on the channel. I won't accept that at all. So if you could make a comment either good or bad, that's fine. You don't have to be rude about it. You can disagree with what I've done. I'm all ears. I accept that. Not everybody likes to do things the same. And there's a way of saying it. If you don't like what I've done, that's fine. There isn't a problem there, because you've got your way of doing things and I've got mine. And if you think your way is better, I don't mind that. You know, I think my way is better, you think your way is better. And it's reciprocal, you know. But we can be adult about it and we can be decent about it, you know. I can't eat mayonnaise and I can't eat tomato sauce. It makes me sick. But people turn around and say to me, oh, you got to put mayo on it, you got to put tomato sauce on it, you can't have this or can't have that without putting tomato sauce on it. I don't like it. But I don't turn around to them and say, you shouldn't have it either. If you like it, eat a jar full of it. It doesn't bother me, you know. I understand there's things you like and there's things I like. There's things you don't like and there's things I don't like. And I wish people could understand that, you know. There's techniques of doing things. I might do it different to you. Doesn't say I'm wrong. Doesn't say you're wrong either. I've just got to turn around and say, that's a different way of doing it. Hey, I might try that. You never know. So, you know, I welcome everybody to this channel that keeps everything clean, decent and tidy, you know. And I can put up with people disagreeing with me. There's no, but you don't have to be rude to me like somebody's done recently. I won't stand for that. It's and rightly so too. You know, I didn't start a YouTube channel to get on and argue with people. I started a YouTube channel to get on with people. And I do. I get on with most. Well, I only had one problem, and that's just been solved. And in all the maybe 2 years I've been doing it, I've had a YouTube channel for about 10 or 12 years, but it only had a couple of things on it for about 8 or 9 years, or 10 years or something. And I never put anything else on it. It just lay there dormant. And then I started it up again. And I haven't had a problem with anybody, apart from one person. and I think that's pretty good going. And I've got 546 subscribers, and they don't all agree with me, and they all let me know what they like. And I did something the other day, and a bloke turned around and said, "Oh, use a better pastry." And I thought, yeah, I agree with him. You know, it would have been better with a better pastry. But I followed a recipe, so I wanted to try this particular recipe. If I made it again, I'd certainly follow what the guy said, you know, and try a different pastry. But there was nothing wrong with the pastry I made. It tasted great, so maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'll have to make that decision next time I make one. Anyway, that's enough rambling. I just like to stay in touch with you guys and let you know what I'm all about. I thank you. I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, give it a like. Share the video with your friends, family, or mates, or whoever. There's no restrictions on mine. I keep everything nice, clean and tidy. And I love to read your comments, and I do reply to them all at the moment. I'm able to. And if you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing. You'd be very welcome. And there'd be no dramas between us. You know, I can assure you that. Unless you want to make it that way. But I'll leave it there for now. Take care, stay safe. It's cold here in Australia at the moment, so wherever you are, if you're in America and the UK where it's summertime, stay cool. It's winter here and I'm still trying to stay cool up here. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and as I normally say is ta-ra! Ta-ra for now. Well, hello again, folks. This is still warm, but very lukewarm, this jam. I'm going to have a taste. Bit of a taste test. That's the jam. Oh, is it gonna? No, it's sticking there. Oh yeah. Because I didn't put too much sugar in. I should have put 2 kilos of sugar in. I put 1.8 kilos in. I think that's what the problem was, why it took a bit longer to set. I can taste now it's not too sweet. It's just right for me. I reckon that'll spread really nice. I bet it'd be good at cakes too. Strawberry jam and cream. Oh, that's the kind of jam I like. I don't like too sweet. I've got a sweet tooth, but only for some things, but not for everything. Well now, I was going to open the other one first, but I thought I'll open this one. I've got a lid here. Oh, well, that's not quite good enough. Where is it? Oh, it's all right on there. That's a different jar. But if I put that lid on this jar, these lids work perfect on it. I was going to do that. I was going to transfer it to there because it wasn't popping in the middle. That's why I'm using that one. Now, if I put that one on, it at the time it wouldn't firm up. So, but it has now. I don't understand it. Cheap crap. That's what I reckon. So anyway, I sorted it, and we'll use that one first. That go in the fridge now. I can put this back. These are the ones that I only had one or two of these. They didn't have enough. I had to go and buy the other. I've had about 18 of these, and I've used them all. So, plus I give a few away. I do that. I make stuff and I give people stuff. I'm very highly delighted with that jam. What I did, I wasn't sure whether I have enough pectin in the mix when I was cooking it. So I put a little bit more lemon juice in because some were very small lemons. I didn't measure it out. It said 4 tablespoons to 1.5 kilos. So I needed 6 tablespoons. And I don't think there were 6 tablespoonfuls in what I put in. So I put a little bit more lemon juice in and it did the trick. Oh, it just told me my Optus bill is due. Oh, very nice. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys. Just what I need, another bill. Don't we all? Anyway, I just thought I'd let you know the jam has come out great. It's actually, it's come out a little bit better than my raspberry jam. I did the same with the raspberry jam. I didn't put enough sugar in, and I should have put a bit of lemon juice in. And I did, but I probably didn't put enough lemon juice in. Anyway, enough of this. Just thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I've just uploaded it, and I'll upload this in a minute. Okay, catch you in a bit. Ta-ra! Ta-ra for now.